right, guys, I've started by preparing my surface. I know that clay sticks to this table, it suctions, and I don't want my work to be undone. So what I did is I put 4 layers of newspaper down. Newspaper is going to soak up some moisture and it's going to keep my clay from sticking to the table. First, I'm going to wedge my clay. I'm just pushing it into the newspaper like this. This is a really good way to get scraps of clay back into a nice chunk to roll a second slab out with, okay? So, step 1 for slab rolling. We're gonna make this pretty flat. All right?
Oh no, you ripped it.
Yeah, it's okay. That's why I have multiple pieces. So I'm gonna, on a part that wasn't ripped.
Whoa.
Okay? Ready? Now that I've got 2 flat surfaces, I'm gonna keep flattening it out like this, but instead of just hitting it straight down, I'm gonna hold my newspaper down and I'm gonna make this kind of motion towards myself as I slam it on the table. Okay? And what that does is it elongates the clay. So it's almost like a slab already. Okay? This is pretty good. This is good. Now, once I get to something like this, I'm gonna start rolling it out. This newspaper is still pretty good. I'm putting the clay down. I'm going to use guides. This is gonna give me even thickness, which is part of how you show good craftsmanship, dearest purple table participants.
On my video?
So these go beside my clay. Then I take my rolling pin and just like cookie dough or pizza dough, I don't think you do this for fry bread, do you? It's more of like a back and forth in your hand thing. Yeah. I'm gonna start rolling it out. Every once in a while, I pick it up and I flip it over. Because what happens is the bottom of this, it kind of sticks to the newspaper and it won't get bigger. So every once in a while I pick it up, I flip it over, and I keep rolling. The goal is to get the rolling pin traveling only on these guides. The longer your slab gets, the more likely it is to kind of fall apart when you flip it. So you got to be careful. We're getting close. Remember, part of this is even thickness. Better craftsmanship, even thickness. All right, I think we're there.
Oh no!
That's getting kind of moist and used up, so I'm going to put it aside.
You broke it.
Slab goes down here, it happens. It'll be all right. And I'm just going to give it one more roll. There we go. All right, so here's my slab, my rolling pin. Do you want to come down here? Show them how my rolling pin is on. It's on the guide rails.
Yeah.
Okay, that's how I know I've got even thickness and I'm all finished rolling. Next, what I want to do is grab a rib tool. Rib tool. And I'm going to smooth and strengthen my clay. I like to dip my rib tool in water. It just makes it glide easier. And then I drag it across the surface of my clay. Wow. This gives me a nice smooth texture, but more importantly, what it's doing is it's taking all the little particles of clay and it's making them lay down flat together, and it makes my slab stronger.
Whoa.
Stronger slab, stronger cup, and you'll be able to use it for more of your life, okay? I'm gonna do that to both sides. So remember, I'm gonna be careful because this is when it's most likely to kind of rip. I'm gonna flip it over, and I'm gonna do the same thing to the other side. I'm gonna come close, look at the texture now. Look at the texture now. Watch what happens when I use my rib tool. Nice and smooth and strong. Okay?
Why is it turning white? Oh, that's just on the iPad.
Yeah. right. Now,
Chicken in my hat.
this is slab. Looking like this cup, which is really rough, and I definitely need to work on the craftsmanship there. I'm going to use a template. This is your template. You can use the same template for multiple cups. I'm going to cut the shape out.
Jax, why did you just bark?
Got at least 60 of these.
You have
there
60 of those.
There's 60, so there are plenty.
You look like a YouTube mom.
A YouTube mom?
Get out of here.
All right, here's my template. I'm gonna lay it on my slab. Now guys, it looks like I might be able to get more than 1 cup out of this slab, which would be great. That would save me time. I wouldn't have to spend all that time rolling another slab out, all right? Here we go. Here's my template. I'm gonna use a knife tool.
Whoa, don't cut yourself. Creamy butter. Are the angles good?
Yep.
Their story.
Here we go. Cool. There's my cup. This will eventually turn into a cup, okay? Now I can
Let's
I?
go. But you need
Nope.
the bottom.
I cannot get a second cup out of this. I'm missing a corner, but Leandra's right. I need a bottom. So, let's start with the slab. The first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use my knife tool.
To
and
score.
Yeah, I'm gonna score. I'm roughing it up. I'm making greater surface area. I'm gonna do that to both sides of the seam.
Whoa.
What?
And to make sure that it sticks really well, I'm gonna add water to both sides, and then I'm going to score again. And I'm going to keep doing this until it gets nice
Jax, can you be quiet?
and mushy.
Why do you want it mushy?
Oh, good question. Because then it's gonna dry together as one piece instead of 2 pieces, and it won't fall apart after it's fired. It will be stronger.
Is this
Okay.
Mystery Doug's channel right here?
All right. Now I'm gonna bring those seams together.
Is this Doug right now?
Mystery Doug.
And you can use the rib tool. I'm just gonna quickly attach it like this. On the inside and the outside, I can go in with a wood tool later and make that really, really nice. But right now I just want it attached. All right?
Go.
Next, I've got kind of a stamp there. I know about where the bottom of the cup is. I'm gonna score around there. In fact, I might just be able to score like this. Oop. Let's get that seam when I can reach in there now. Okay? I'm scoring the bottom of my cup. I'm adding water.
Hard.
Score till it gets nice and mushy and slip-like. I'm noticing right here I want to definitely attach that real well.
Can you guys be quiet, please? I'm trying to focus on the camera.
I'm going to give myself some score marks down here, right? And now I can put my cup on the rest of that slab. I'm going to use my rib tool to smooth out this seam, get it nice and attached, inside and out. And then I'm going to use my knife tool to cut all the extra clay off. okay? You guys want to make at least 2 of these. And this is a great place to just kind of set your cup aside and make your second one. And then tomorrow or next time, we can work on making it really smooth, getting that seam so we can't see it anymore, and working on the craftsmanship before we start decorating. So if I was going to make another one, what I would do is I would take all these slabs, and just like I did at the beginning, I'm going to push it into the newspaper, wedging it, right, to turn it into one lump again.
Are you doing this again?
You're doing it. You're going to do it next, all right? Guys, should I change my newspaper out?
Yes.
Probably. It's really wet right now, and things are going to break as I start making my second slab. Are you guys ready?
Oh my God, yeah.